You can pretend, you can like live a life of pretend. You're dealing with things and you're pretending as if things are okay. You see, you can't fake it. You really need to find how to reverse the equation. Just like if you wanted to change the equation from the result of 4 to 6, you need to find a way to change these properties, to change these elements, change the numbers. So if you say confusion plus bad friends, or if you speak about finances, say poor friends plus bad job plus bad habits equals poverty. If you wanted to change that equation, you need and change that answer, you need to change the equation. So you take bad friends or poor friends and make them wealthy friends. You take bad job, make a good job. You take bad decisions, make a good decision, and you'll get wealth. That's how life works. You can predict it that way. You just take the answer you have, the result, take the elements that create that result and reverse the elements, and you'll get a different result. And so you can't fake life. If you have a certain result like depression, you have to find the elements that make for depression, or the elements that make for confusion or lack of answers. You have to find the elements that in this life there was a construct that God gave Adam, the first man in the beginning of time, that he's basically explained that if you have these 3 elements in life, every desired result will be there for you. You see that? Number 1, God himself. So if we're trying to this equation means that if we're trying to reverse those elements that make for certain results in life, we need to change the different elements. You see, so you replace self-trust with, or faith in self and self-trust with God. See, because that's an element that's creating problems. Because how can you trust in yourself? You fail, you fall, you sin, you make mistakes. You're not strong enough to trust in yourself. That element needs to be changed. So say if I wanted to get 10 and I have 7, 2, and 1, you see, the 3 elements of the equation are God, purpose, and family. You see that? And so God is 7, purpose is 2, and family is 1 per se. You see that? 7 is even the biggest element there is, because even those 2 things should help to reveal God to you, your family, your human. I'm gonna get to that later, but you see, that means in this life, anything plus anything minus God equals vanity. Because the equation, this is the equation, you see? So that means money plus fame plus women plus drugs minus God equals vanity. That means billionaire status plus love from people plus good job minus God equals vanity. Anything minus God is vanity. Anything you see in this life minus God is vanity. He's the biggest element. Because if you're trying to get 10 and you have 7, 2, and 1, if you take 7 away, you're not even getting close. You're not even getting close. It's 2 and 1 aren't enough. You see that? You can't. God is the biggest. This is called the God factor. He's the biggest part of this equation, because everything finds meaning from the first element. That means human emotions plus sex plus put anything, and you can put any good thing that you can perceive in this life minus God, and anything and everything. All the money in the world, you're a trillionaire, you're the richest man in the world, plus all the beautiful women, or if you're a girl, if you're a female, plus all the most handsome men, and then you have everything you could have ever asked for, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, minus God, vanity. It all means nothing. Because the problem is that you can't take any of it with you. It only has weight in this natural world. It's temporary. It's vanity. It'll blow away like dust.